Mommy and St0rms can party into me my position. Now that I am for party no and I inquire one day. Now I am here. Send you be sorry to me, be crazy to be condemned Opooman. Yo, then you cry out Kata. Mimi come party, who come individual. Party up pay will be offer. Was it plaza? I don't know to dime 200. They a new regional office. I was antimum. We are proud so could this any for yet.
I saw no coming here, some shit. I said, coming here, yes, I don't bet was some said, Dokuno. What you go see just I will be out of you. Ain't you nurses to be the ones through no? I said, no catch my wound to me, some. Anna, I near my wound to me. And now Opooman on the Casai. Any Indian chairman for the Swamacano. I'm so on you. I'm sorry, Uncudia on Kofi. In the wake of this, you know, you bet me at the EOCO for court.
Yes, in fact, you have me lawyer. Me were 2 actions.
Abusia eye Agradaa school akopiemu ewo eye EOCO office a kire se nei enye izekura na abra Agradaa koduru honom no na kire se eye MPP for a demonstration mo da hyehye so ewo EOCO anim honom no ejira mu den na Agradaa ekọ no one ne lawyer na abusia omukoye ono na ebi no mubusa se ada EOCO ato ne nsa e de afre eye Agradaa na anase chama wontumi ekesi yayi enenei e de Agradaa akopie ho na abusuan enye ono nko a enei eye sofo kwame amo ene eye kwame nkromatikesi ye enei omuso atwanwom e de ama eye chama wontumi enei abusuan sa so enenei wo Opooman enka wo Opooman de enkene nka ogbo chama wontumi dia na Opooman ejina nchen nenso nei Opooman eyi chama wontumi ama wadwa papa kyerese busua enye easy so ena enei eye lawyer Bernard Wuredu don koso ababontra bedin komo bi se EOCO fo no eye niam bia eye very dangerous eye se Ghana fo anase eye se lawyers ena judges okurum ha no etim do na sifom na omo kan semi fa ho anya saa de besi wo Ghana no enya abusua ebebo e de awura all these videos mu na ye di komo e de afa ho ha AHINTASEM TV subscribe, like na share na comment so na efa emame batabusua ye de kan nche nkomo twetwe na se abra Agradaa ekopie mu enedua ya ewo EOCO no abusua tie voice ne kakra bi ehwe nkomo bo a na ewo eye ase. Natural say abusuan no pressure no tantalizer ana natural say abusuan na amanfo ebo Agradaa emrane eni ade eyede ewo honom no na abusuan looking at things no na the way Agradaa lawyer esi eka ho no abusuan wo mo ekone de na mejidi se allegedly ebia na EOCO fo na ato mo nsa e de afre eye Agradaa cause the Agradaa na koho for chama untumi issue ni dia menye sure senka ne lawyer eye de ebeka ho lawyer kuro yayi na one eye appeal case bia wodi nkunimu a na yeto pada di gbu Agradaa so no na eye sa lawyer we yayi sa lawyer kuro no ne wodi Agradaa anim e de akopie mu ewo EOCO office say ne obubeko yoko na ne lawyer eka ho de a na allegedly yoko fo na ato mo nsa e de afre eye enipa krontie ne Agradaa tima kopie mu e wo yoko office e wa bra ne lawyer ka ho de a abusua na kire se ebia na bibi e koso somethings which is there be e wo underground kakra de be free mu de babia any update bia no abusua ye de ebebre mu afa ye monwura mu ewo eye Opooman enkom a enei oba bedie enei Opooman adwa papa se chama wontumi esu etiem se MPP fo nsode a sabi omo sode de akɔhen na chama wontumi sabi abedi Ashanti Regional Chairman of New Patriotic Party MPP for almost 12 years sabi mpreduasa party office kurano ebi ni ho sikanu a enei yesi chama wontumi akɔgye no se ye na se odisi party office BC baby dia enanka otiem sempi before so de dia na no eye Opooman no enkobe sode akwakoko e de amachama wontumi na enso so Ashanti region omuntumi form nsensi wo mbo enka se chama wontumi ebeye National Chairman of New Patriotic Party Ashanti region sebi enkuko bu okura no otimi abobi e de asi ho edan ye omu yusu nyina no omu han enne na ye etu omu enne yesedan ka enne yesisei no watimi akwaje se ka we nyina uwie ya wo odi akototwo eye treasure be ni ade udi sika no e wose wosirem eni esi bebu ho akonta ono no wotiam se MPP fo nso de omu nso de mfa nkohin ono na bi ni mudi nkomo se eye Opooman ayi chama wontumi ama Opooman se wono debi onyi chama wontumi man na emumu owo ensem no mu nkyeremu adekronti a ama no edi sankomo no stay eno Opooman kyeremu yamba kyeremu ya ne ba yebebo de awura anwumu a ene omatwa ede ama chama wontumi en eye lawyer Bernard Buredu don koso nkomo a wababedi no aha AHINTASEM TV subscribe like na share the comments na fama
na adai ena mo chairman governor of Ashanti ne ho akodi adwam na nka yehwese nka chairman ahodo okora 47 constituencies of the New Patriotic Party Ashanti region no entinka mubayi muti mienu bi na esime ho wa akora de kese nka sabre ka do kete eda EOCO na rai
oba me da se ondo fa wo kano ozinka Opooman de nka samre mi kete wo enze yo kan wo mbat we nyina ye personal issue of ameboa is answer personally obi e kan me ne chema ontumi ntem ego pa ye ni adam for ye bibia na am say asem na da osisi ano so fa ye tie nu kan e to da ya na wiase no o fetire kan kura sikani kan kura ye nto kura ye boje ne so na mom hiani o kan kura na ye de ne kan ye de na of a party the misika drew ti the chairman untumi no bi na asema me kan yi ko bi abebo adweme so because obi anim sa asema me kan ye no kre oba ona omo for every chire bo abaso wa kan kre asem de ne kan no da nipa na wo fre no bejo mo beka so mo Opooman to no bo esan se hu isru oba asem ni nyina ne sen oba nka fre mi thank you say oh chama untimi akwaji sika odi asi MPP Ashanti Regional Office untimi ntia sika no wie ena EOCO abeti no yes party phone sorry on nka mi baby obani amika otie mi
mi tie pa
yes chama untimi sika no odi asi ultramodern party office edi ama MPP ewa Ashanti region
na nya na akwaje office man misaye bo ho no ye ka se Oscar so o si ba akwa ma no mo bo so
ba bibi ante sa baby anu kan se ye every one sa na se okay on and off ene ye kokko je sika so ye rent aso eye ni ngwase kra ma ye wa Ashanti region na asam no kwani da ho obi am pese obeka ofanke e ba ye ye so chairman akwaji sika ene odi ama MPP serial college Odiama communication for women organizers someone someone find a startup business sikanashi any chino yes MPP ska kwaje chama untu ya majon form ska the party ninti omo fan so o masene e no omo ntia ne ache no ofa no na wo se o man fomra Opooman baby and now se Ghana for sorry ami baby na sabi ofa minim I stand for correction yen quote me o and you may buy ya say oji or the 30% after treasure bill oba but treasure bill no MPP treasure bill and I want to be personal treasure bill
and is any personal one
the then offer party membra yes so the be acquire insurance company MPP company and I say ono any personal company no the akoshim then I offer me by a party for no fa etoda sese hwehwanima de ye bebre hwa avantini omo ye se me so me kwaji loan na mentiri antua ne abetemi a obenso mbebo job di Opooman achi ana asa ko party wo
ba sa wutie o chairman se MPP for mun sori o Ghana for mun sori o munti ana mahama ayem sei mama be di president to no onye Ghana ni ana
ebi na ye nti endo familia mi jidie ni se sanko di ye party ni ya ko famitin clan no fa party a ko voter region or regional office what about constituency just where ya ko jabbing the whole regional party the heart and the a party ni di influence antimem ya kakura sa di tayempoa of ameboa Abanyamika meboa
aminim me ba jo mi tiwa
di tayempoa na party any regional office 12 years in government 8 years in government but who there so your governor need here 12 years over 12 years yentimi anya regional office now san sorry ka say party for yam ya me dey offer sa say offer ene chama untimi na ehu ntimi sro no untimi nka offer wo to na fra ko bi beba kawai na beba
obi ema
entimi there personally me wa mo ametia boa no emwa ne nya personal enya ze afre Ghana for party formra asivia ni MPP ni NDC won tokwa MPP ni aban won tokwa Ghana for wo personal loan ntimi attract yes and sorry free Ghana ni ameye sade we me dia me jitum enye maka ma adwen me nim sa ni America so fa jitum sa no kwen na America
chiwa
so eji aba hwe enioma asisi a omo ka ho asemi ebe den na nka party a na kuma kohwe ukwa yi a GBC ya enwura fu enu window lab crowd to your body road frame how sorry so ko di akire na party ni yawi ana ya den yan fan kwa heaven edo ba mi de mi jitum se obi a sorry so ko di na chi a ehun hia we aya document wọ́n sì wadi wusu ni wọ́n sì waje wusu nye wọ́n de documents kọ́ lawyer ka ho lawyer so and appear kubi onye lawyer ketwa eye process we nya dede ya kura nkrata asem se ba ni e kan ye so waje de ti party office amayen wa anya de any of me kobi
yeah when say so say the way ye detain no na akoye se personal ade bi in fact ebia waje ono an personal issue baba ebia yaje ne fa ahudi afri ne nsamo be condition no kakraka ni ade yi nwori mo as a party say there be ade die wom ebia mfumso bi oba bi die bat ese a foreign MPP no
Ova media to me obi a oye bibia me hu ze ni panel score cheap political friends a point me tie ni lawyer and the appeal could be a renowned lawyer. What the two in offer? What I MPP ni pa? About our money interview, my tear joy. And some more can see beer ni wa. And namna kwanso and a EOCO ye. About me is obi, obi, so MPP ni now a lawyer can see under appeal could be. Secondly, or a personal lawyer to wound to me. Nigga so catch yourself. Ni omo ye nyina na mrakwanso enti ono so na mrakwanso ni omo ka se mrakwanso no bibia abetosiri enti ofe no dia na cheso obi atan fa ho die so About me.
Meet you.
And he found a chess of each gentleman. On the new man over. Say, media, me imagine, say. See, I already say, I near see a base, both NDC and PP. On the more mine, young woman, crew. The MPP, NDC, so a bit, Obi kono konya na answer na personal. Ni sorry the party na enti Ghana mranka no kreda na. Of a question person obusama me. Ghana mrano enka no kreda.
Ani me chefo.
Sini bia anya no kre. Na o se party for sorry ko. Yes sir, de bia mrano anya adwuma o man no. E do ba media ti atire me support. Ebra mo Rambo star no. Ba se say do no na ko ye. System no so namu la andia apia ku bi so ya me makoye campaign amanda me penasem pa ono so chechem sa ade omo ye bia na mrakwam omo so de na mrakwam no omo de pribibia enti omo busa no so bi bia no a enya mra ana yoko aye enti me ni se wa me kwa kase obi atiati obi fa ahudie so
I see. Any ayi Opooman mama na wase pa na me nsenya
aba oda masidi na me so me kakakra am here to party fofo se etoda momi ense kire nka no kure party ni ntimi my position na de bia yemfa party no enye yenkwa ye ho ade na ye me ya se ni pari bi sorry to me bi kura to me condemn Opooman yo then kwai so kasa mimi kuma party wo kuma individual party apeja obi ofa wasi plaza ada onu ananum to so dan be 200 na any regional office e wa asantimam wo ye proud so ko di sani fa wo yachi na party no when na mnam so many see sa dan do na e ka no I'm fighting for the party omunya bi omu fa bi nya party ni ye na my radio station num edu asante regional office eyamo de. And you are keep on defending this person. Now, party, why no man position? Maybe I'm a car. Unti asi imagine no. Offer me that it. Me
that's pa.
Ewi asimu no yesi nyansem hwe. Eho na be hu se ye dowo ana se kire se ye tanwo. Ono ene nyomu a eneyi eye sofo kwame amo. Ene eye kwame nkromati kese of OKFM eneyi omutoye edema chama wuntumi na omuwie no ena omusi wo Opooman ene MPP fo bia twanwom ede ama chama wuntumi abusua wo mumfa nwom ni nkwahwemu a anwom ni mu nsem nie tie na afei yemfa lawyer Bernard Wiredu donko esoso de no entwawo so
nana asam a abeto apono so me kan se anopai na lawyer Gary ni makomafo
so withdraw
it has been filed for discontinuance
of
that you know
waiver or bail condition is
bail condition and pacho ai into akọ file into but me wa no kra nana wunim that waiver on bail application no was not seeking to enchant the process is we bet me this kaba na property worth 50 million no you know the bail waiver application wasn't seeking to enchant enti na ko bet me akoso ma we na wo ho
bet me ara ne parallel
it in case say ene de no a wo mo ko no so omo kokora na siasi nipa kro no na mpa de mo de ba enu 50 million na nka china 3 working day court metime tie asem
that's right
nia wevu so we no se nyame amfa kwam na wokwa na amfa na de esa wo munye you have to go back
no
akope enu so be take 3 working days na say eko Thursday and not Friday. Nana in the Superior Court of Judicature, in the High Court of Justice, Accra, AD 2025. Bernard Jibusiako versus Economic and Organized Crime Office, and then the second Attorney General. Now some training say notice of discontinuance. Take notice that the applicant hearing hereby wholly discontinues the application against the respondents. Dated at Accra this 2nd day of June 2025. Na a year Mafu and Associates, legal practitioners, block, blah 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 blah, and now they are register of the court. Doma file for the discontinuance of the case.
And you say assembly national.
Some and Nasamko. Now, say, a drum band and Kaya, Yamfamano.
Nana, you near you more.
I saw no coming here, some shit. I said, no coming here. Yes, I don't back to what Sam said, Dokuno. What you go see just, I will be out of you. Ain't you nurses to be the was through no? Maybe I'm a day or see ain't you on you know? And now I was so bay, and now my bread base when you very young. That's so pessy. Now I want to feel so. And my bread bay won't see you soon. I say, I know can't with you, yes, I say no catch my wound to me, some
Nana, I near chama wound to me. And now Opooman on the Casai. And in Indian chairman for the Macano. I'm so on you. I'm ready. Uncudia on Kofi. Don't cut my. Yeah,
Penia. Oh, did you? On your young living on 1 hour on a chance. You're right. Now, who the uncle you?
Yeah. What do you for man? Nobody has that. Your money is cast out here. You're just playing take it a man in and out. What do you run number one? No.
One no Abraham would. Woman. Hey. One no. Says I want to care up here. I want you run about Western Equator. Baby a China for one, China more one. I was a fool be your cap here. I will back what you
Hey. Oh, Davida.
Let me say.
Na abusuya omuyi anyum ne say no ene nei eye lawyer Bernard eye redu don ko ba bontre se yokofo no eye ade bia eye very dangerous eye se oman as lawyers and judges e wo eye kurumu Ghana oman nim do na si form na omoka ho asem adan a yokofo no ashada de boapaye eye ade bi emna no se ye chewa within 48 hours no ese de ko court na yokofo no chewa no ma shada de wa hye hono mo ise toto no ise busu asem ise wuyi nsem no omo no beba ahoso na 48 hours na so omo wi a na oma shada ma wo be a wuntimi be kakraka anu odene a kire se wuntimi miti be condition na oma kipu enti se 5 years ekora na wuntimi miti be condition no a na kire se busuya oda so eye de ehye ho nanso so emra no se ema obi be na se ontimi miti be condition no a emre no so na 48 hours no kura so a yemfa ne nko court na kire se yensa nko kante court se court we ye me ni pass masi be condition bi anya de ontimi miti ye into odawro ma extend date no na eme be na wotwe ne hwese obetimi aye de amiti a enti eneyi ayese nka yokofo no ede chama wontumi go back to court ekwaka kire court no se omama chama wontumi be condition bi na so ontimi miti ejo be serese court no mu eye days ni bi emfa nya de enka ho na yokofo no any right say nei ombe kipi chama wontumi ewo eye omu office say an omu no ade omu ape ekipi no so mama ne be ontimi miti be condition ade eye se eye emramlanimfo no ewo Ghana kroduamo no etimi sore na omdo matum no omontum na omu condemn sa ade no ebia enei ena akoye chama wontumi ebia chena na eye enipa foforo bi so atiase yesi se okoto so onyon ko abajo se ehia bi na se bi watabiri eye ensuo wato eye abuda mu nsuo pa bucket bese wotwe anase ankore ebese dumienu ade esi okos unim ada eye eja eso beto so abajo sem ana abusua odi nkomo ekotu Constitution of Ghana article www.yentimra
wadaruma chama to me issue ya be yemfa nko yemfa mra ya bearing ba conditions no he's not been able to meet yemfa nko yemfa mra no me de keka hu nyina yesi binum kwa de japade aba wo me de beba no wo behwe na indenture any land title yemfa go bi kwa senka yema no property bond eno so wo man timi anye sa na weni nyina ujiri say
you're medical chair with you. And some labano, I have to say, bill bond ni a home community. There's a very fundamental issue as a lawyer for any obia or can the maun to me as a on train agents. Now, for me, the constitutionality or otherwise, or the legality of otherwise, EOCO for a keeping should be what we should be discussing. And I believe that EOCO, they are coming. A bad precedent, Yanshani and Cat, no man, and they won't to me, or Tunisiana, will be for an employer we are coming. Anything, okay, in Constitution, Article 14.3, Mira, there will be now Obama with TF4 and when she
Article 14.3.
14.3, but just obeying
okay. Article 14.3. But on the watch in or say 14.3.
But A and B, the no baby or last paragraph.
Okay, or say a person who is arrested, restricted, and detained, A, for the purpose of bringing him before a court in execution of an order of a court, or B, upon reasonable suspicion of his having committed or being about to commit a criminal offense under the laws of Ghana, and who is not released, shall.
But your team will be your
who is not released, shall be brought before a court within 48 hours after the arrest, restriction, or detention.
That's it. Era near EOCO for a year. A bit near to be a bit near to my mount. Ghana Constitution, they say, the what should be the way deep on it. Now, showing say, 48 hours. Now, person will only be within that 48 hours. Who bet me keep the person in your custody. Now, why? Now, 48 hours next 20 years, only won't find say, who be keeping the panipium. And so the Nico court, now court to say, for now, to me, look home, for Nami and Sakahon, and for Nami and look home. Near Yoko, yen say, or should I keep you not 48 hours now? No amount bill conditioner, me for failure. Ain't for 48 hours, near Suria, none of their workers, and you know 48 hours, no their amount bill when I went to MBT bill conditions. And so, kind Article 14.3 now, yes, nobody can be kept in the custody of any investigative body, police or EOCO more than 48 hours.
Whereby amount bail, but you've not been able to meet the bail conditions.
I want to make us say and a highly unconstitutional. And you almost 48 hours. Miracle, with the Mr. Namadway and Fatima. Yeah, the WAPO. Yeah, Dilly Daliwa and Nefa or Tnafana 48 hours. 48 hours next year, near amount bill, 100 million cedis. Went to near meeting. Are you still not in the custody of EOCO?
You are still in the custody of EOCO. Is it no
more than 48 hours? So they are using they are using that strategy to frustrate people and to breach the Constitution. Because Constitution is a 48 hours. It's absolute. Supreme Court has said even Saturday and Sunday crack out. Internet first it will be Friday. Yes, I guess a Monday. Supreme Court said there be 48 hours absolute. And in EOCO and it's only be a duah, only be so you want to. And then I'm a person with lawyer for Johnson and say EOCO is setting a dangerous and a bad precedent. Neomaya is on Betua for 48 hours and so on 2 billion bill. Yes, want to meet them. But what they are doing is very unconstitutional. and they want to meet ABI, but never to me. But what EOCO is doing is an affront to the constitutional provision. Particular reference to Article 14.3.
Sir, we counsel for Sherman Woon to me. Dain Nanka obey.
First and foremost, remember EOCO for Natia, the 48 year coming. Who really 14.3 in official is imperative.
Imperative, yeah.
Constitution is to shano. Imperative, you don't have discretion. You can't say it's imperative. I just say you don't have discretion. Anytime the Constitution, you don't have an NBA. And then anymore. 48 hours near 48 hours absolute. And it's almost obi a dow 7 days. What breach Article 14.3? What breach the fundamental human rights?
Not maybe I told me bail. One money bail. If I can't meet bail condition, at the end, I say EOCO 4 years. Other than
EOCO Sanko Court, here I come to read this paragraph on us. You shall produce the person before court.
Yeah,
man. That kind of says, money bail condition until me meet here by 48 hours, not to intimidate the neighbor court. That court a man is spending the custody with us whilst he is preparing to meet the bill. Now, man now in your custody in breach of a constitutional provision, saying so until me meet the bail condition. Here are coming, it's dangerous, and they say, and I mean, no can say EOCO for me about the family. I'm a family under 48 hours next one. I'm a mama may a bail condition of 2 million Ghana cedis. Make a fun away. It's not 10 years, not me 2 million Ghana cedis, and I'm with them.
Mammy, so. Sebia yedemiako me twa 12 hours not even 24 hours ba ho no yama me bail na yama me bail na be 3 days later me ntimi fulfill bail conditions na eno no so den na ho me
yes EOCO for no anase oma chi ono de court no mo kosre court say omo de oma meet 48 no na emomu na want to meet bail conditions no enti court mo ho kwan no mo sound keep you in your keep you in their custody. That issue of custody no is imperative. It is 48 hours. The officer will tell 48 hours now, no matter what, it should be by a court order. It is not your discretion because the Constitution says that it is it is imperative. It removes every discretion. That is what the president you're a chief one Ghana for doing in Abba say. The Dina EOCO for no. In
the wake of this, you know, you be bet me at the EOCO for court.
Yes, in fact, you have me na me lawyer. Me were 2 actions. Make me call the human rights court. No file process via friend habeas corpus.
Produce the body.
Produce the body. Produce him to me because you are keeping him illegally against a constitutional provision. Me file suit against them for unlawful detention because they have exceeded their mandate to detain or keep me in their custody, which is a constitutional provision of 48 hours. Into our issue bail condition, you see, it is very self-serving. You can't say no, very self-serving. Our issue bail condition, also keeping it. You are not a court. You to me has been in custody for over 48 hours. And it's not just the 48 hours na so woni adwene bia se opesa odini court ekokakire court ni say o meet bail condition na the 48 hours na aso na enti afekura na say o meet bail condition you still keep him there bisa say me mama enye dangerous precedent ni set and the politics into obi anka bi and a politician or be a businessman the back am na make esesu dia say the provision in Article 14.3, it is imperative. It gives nobody a discretion. Into wow, Komobi bill, now san keeping us. You are serving your own purpose in disregard of a constitutional provision. Into your name, want to meet them and your unlawful detention. And your illegal, it is an affront to a constitutional provision. Because and you want to meet a bail condition. Into whom I want to meet bail condition of 15 million now own to meet because say you are against the 48-hour rule, and so court. Now, what church court to say, me man bill, don't to me. And he said, what to Ebema Paya, or my dear now watching Kahon, a bit of hono, now afraid they were meeting the bill. And no, he being in your custody is as a result of court order. You would have satisfied the provision in 14.3 how can share with you because you shall produce the person before court within 48 hours. It is absolute. Constitution can say if you can or you may. The Constitution didn't give you any discretion in that matter. It is no keep you be more than 48 hours. It's highly unconstitutional. It's not to speak up, not because it's a political issue, but because it's a dangerous legal precedent.
It's not just they seem EOCO forum seems to be arrogating powers onto themselves.
Of course, onto themselves. Because
okay.
Here I come.
Maminti 14.3 no enche Ghana Constitution no Article 14.3. A person who is arrested, restricted, or detained, A, for the purpose of bringing him before a court in execution of an order.
Before under B.
Court. Nature say obi a yache no. Na yedi na shemu ana yagin fa ahudi afiri ni nsam. Na botaye no ne say yedi ni beba court. Na court order bi a wahye ana
no eno ye me da say no no
okay. Or upon reasonable suspicion of having committed or being about to commit a crime offense under the laws of Ghana.
Thank you.
And who is not released?
Who is not released? That is
shall,
the word. Who is not released?
Shall be brought before a court within 48 hours.
Within 48 hours. There are coming church in the tree. Being a one church in the tree.
Being in the was say, will be a yakin again found the ato everything in some and now can be Susano. Sebia ya dream be say, what did bonnet? And now say on kwanya soso bi ekodi bone etia wa man ne mbra no ye nyai no esese 48 hours ebundonhwe aduana nwotwe no mu no ye de ne ba court after 48 hours ye de ne ba court na ye de be gina mbra nim
me that come we and them clean
clean
we as clear as crystal clean into say 48 hours neso na so that command bill gangan to bill bi na when to near meet here boapa ye and you still want to keep the person in your custody but said that they are found using the bail condition but Article 14.3 and it doesn't give you that favor. It doesn't give you that discretion. It's in your lawyers Ghana for ayedin ebiane want to meet by ne ebetimi aye me kwame radio amedokase ebetimi aye ohene nana ebetimi aye obi bia enti the police ya hwene en crash this precedent the police for baba ya ne say oma becho omuchu ya wonnam ho 48 hours ne so ane ama bill condition ketie bi yes want me meeting 7 years now with them ne papa mu
na ayi ye kwa ye kan wo betimi I invoke the jurisdiction of a court at 14 5 no
yes
was it a person who is unlawfully arrested, restricted or detained by any other person shall be entitled to compensation from that other person
for compensation because who to me has been unlawfully detained after the 48 hours. The excuse that he is unable to meet a bail condition is illegal, is unconstitutional. Nobody has that discretion
except the court.
And your home can say you could focus on money bill, on bail conditional. But the bail condition now on to mean this no. Abro 48 hours no. And manager for the court. Now back court to say, me the money bail then so on to me need tea. And if I'm watching me no can and now watching back and no na be your court no one meeting the constitutional imperative of shall be produced before a court.
Other than the lawyers no
committee into them.
Other than the lawyers no move motion of habeas corpus application.
You know constitutional interpretation no obiane senior ofano but brakame when your lawyer on church me a kind tree enye senior tiane say
sanity
it cannot be see the 48 hours no Supreme Court mpo ahye aka say Saturday ni Sunday kan first no yeah you free cross me say me free atim kusi and there's who you be here na ye chap ye ka ye chakoti ama ye chakoti ma ye becho be efiada be nyimre be 6 the two bear numerated as you investigator and wapon Kofi or Kofi for so Beba Monday anopa. It's not a think of fear and no that Supreme Court can say even 48 hours it includes weekends and holidays. Until now, the 48 hours as presented in Article 14, it is absolute. It has no discretion. 48 this one assume and your bill now the mobi and you think again of wing never the move. Kofa a dying you fear me at a kwami. You can't see Uncle Block a dime running and yebia and then say the mafia.
Name Kakwase, Kope and Wa, Utimi and Etumika, 72 miles per hour. Slow, Ebra. And what ben Utimi to American?
And nothing American say it's a dangerous precedent. If you all condone it as a nation, if you all, because we have accepted and agreed, say, the Chrome Ghana had a rule of law near the better. You can't rule of law. We are always on the side of the law. We are always on the side of what the law says, not what the color of somebody's shirt is, not where he comes from. Yeah, me to me a chini. And yet, before I chimney now, because Emran say, Emrani dia Igbenia, a dia chimney, a dia santini, a you be pia. I'm a young Ghana for your see a panel. And until you had chatting. And what EOCO is doing is unconstitutional and it's illegal, and we need to speak up as lawyers. You don't need a doctorate degree in constitutional law to know that Article 48 is absolute and it has no discretion, and bill condition cannot be used to frustrate the provision of Article 14.3. It is as clear as daylight. Intermediate hammy, Rakame hammy, and you will feed the case so. Was watching him, was watching Ghana for Jim Brass to say, near your coye, and young commodity, because the betting media will be Pia. Court no, on farming quiet, what demo more than 48 hours. Tanya Penno, or my teacher.
Mate, law, Miss Macoswa Boderum, what that room? That's it. Miss Meda say,
Abutia, my main council Goldberry and Construction Limited, and yet the infamous set open time, I had an ato or modern. A bread in pan in a opato, say a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4 bedrooms, a apartment in a patwa, call a Goldberry and Construction Limited honum, or more ultra modern finished 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4 bedrooms apartment wabusia, till say or more a the air tone. Another in the open assassin, as soon as 12 busia, or move to me Edwin, Akoto a assassin, a Ghana Hamantan Biara, Rigi Biara, na omo assassin on Kotaman soon, enya sasia, that be Ubenya a young man subia, a the ever home. Say Omia assassin so now person omu edinational Marcasa so esidino, Edemawa from a year. Architectural a drawing plan to a dynasty to finish in Bibia or move to me a de abwa a de oho. Say nay oye asware and now oye company a assassin and tam oho and the new person already said ya beya that should be a year or he been to imagine from somewhere Goldberry and Construction Limited. A bit already said that particular land and so I had the mom. So the watch I see when you assassin be or a contract and then so building materials and no how. Goldberry and Construction Limited bit provided be at the Mosaic iron rods, a yes cement roofing sheet, a dear now Pabusia, or Munya Bina or more M farmer. From the best, a good screen so no, not a no mudding.